Oh my goodness. No such thing as a free turkey leg. She would come out periodically to nibble on my ankles. Oh my goodness. Heck, he doesn't even mind if I sit on him. Take a look at this. Okay, moving this 20-foot panel all by myself. I got a little baby here following me. Uh-oh, looks like the baby made it out.
But welcome back to the Urban Rescue Ranch, everyone. This is me, Uncle Ben, and this is my son, name of the baby.
The baby, what are you doing over here? This place is just chock full of little dangers for you, boy. You could break your leg on just about all of this. I went ahead and stored all this stuff back here. Now this is all the fencing I have. It's all neat and organized. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and lift him up so he doesn't trip and break his leg on this. Man, this is incredibly nerve-wracking. Okay, how about you go back into that pasture where you belong?
One cannot help but gaze into the deep and wise but thoughtless eyes of the baby while shaking his hand. Also, he kicked me right here in the no-no spot. This is the first time I ever got kicked by the baby where it actually genuinely hurt me.
Oh my God.
And now you may just be thinking, wow, big deal, Uncle Ben. The baby kicked you and it hurt for the first time. But this is actually a very big milestone in our relationship because I assume over the next year and a half, the baby is going to get increasingly harder and harder to spar with. But this is absolutely necessary as the whole goal of having the baby here is to educate you guys on what it's like to live with a large adult kangaroo and train him to fight Jake Paul. Also, an important part of being the baby's mom means that I need to go ahead and spar with him every now and then to make sure that he's strong and developing well. I also like to give him little kisses on his hand here, see? And it's amazing to look back and think of the old videos where he was just a tiny little shriveled up bean sitting in a sack hanging from my doorknob, only to come out every now and then to suck from a small bottle. Also, I'm very, very thankful that we found Queen a little while ago because she has just been a joy for me, Poggers, and Morgan, who defends her with her life. See, I told you. Also, Morgan will protect Queen with her life and fly after her and help her chase off coyotes and predators all night. Also, thanks to Matt and my money, we finally have a water line in the back.
Oakley dokley. Now I'm going to go ahead and put out this corn right here at the edge of the property. I know that we have tons of rabbits and deers and coyote back here, so I'm going to go ahead and set a lot of corn out so that we can get some in. And then I'm going to go ahead and set a trail camera right on this little tree here. Or actually, I'm going to set it on this tree. That way it's going to look out in this direction. So when we get deer coming in here, little boys coming in here, we're going to get some triggers. Okay, as you can see, I got it out here and out here and out here. They like to walk along the tree line here. So they should be able to come up here, see all this nice corn, and every animal, even dogs and coyotes, are going to come up here, start nibbling on us. We might get to see some armadillos. We might get to see some wild hogs. Should be very epic. So I'm going to go ahead and buy a trail cam, put it right here, and we should be ready to go. Ever since we put in this little ramp, these animals have just loved coming in here, and they're very, very happy now. Poggers and Queen like to just fight in the barn at night. I think all of the pigs are in there as well. Oh, the pigs are in the kennel. They probably feel more comfortable in there because they've been kennel trained. But take a look at this, you guys. Everything's starting to look really good. I still need to light up this corner. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that, but I'll figure it out. Of course, little Poppy's down there. As you can see, she's doing really, really well. This is her little corner, her little nook. It's nice to keep this little corner here dark too for Poppy. But as you can see, the pigs feel comfortable being in the barn now. Now they've just been sleeping in here every night. And they love the hay. It's really fun to just come over here and lay down with this boy and sit on him. Heck, he doesn't even mind if I sit on him. Take a look at this. A little bit of a grunt, but that's okay. Not a big deal. I had to leave this trap set in here earlier today because she got out and she's been hanging out under the couch all day. She would come out periodically to nibble on my ankles, but she wouldn't let me pick her up to put her back in the cage. Big Ounce kept escaping, as you saw in the video, because he knows how to jump up here and then pull himself up with his upper arm strength. So I moved out all the rest of the chips here and put in a fresh batch for him. That way he's not jumping right out. But sorry about that. I didn't mean to trap you. Oh, there she goes. Well, sometimes you gotta abuse their trust a little bit. Also, this dang cat that you guys saw in the last video keeps coming by my house, so I'm using this turkey leg to catch her. I think this cat's a hungry little boy, so far I've been giving him chicken hearts. Yesterday I put this turkey leg out here and he just took it off the porch. Now I'm paying for a Ring subscription so I can see the videos when they're saved.
I've been seeing this cat for a while now, and I know a lot of you guys are going to be like, oh, Uncle Ben, why didn't you take this cat and keep it and give it all kinds of kisses and bring it into your house and all this other stuff? Yeah, I could do that, but I got prairie dogs and a little duckling in there, okay? And you don't even know about the duckling yet. But also, look at this. I can't have the cat on the property because it's going to kill the baby with toxoplasmosis. But as you can see, look, he's starting to get in there, starting to crawl in there. Look at this dumb little stupid Adorable little dumb bean. Look at this little guy. Oh, yeah, he's going to drag that. Yeah, oh, you thought you were going to drag that out of there. Little did he know I was screen recording this entire thing from my kitchen. Fortnite dance.
And here he is, guys. This is my new cat. Very cute and handsome. He definitely has fleas, so I'm not bringing him into the house. We are going to be relocating him or bringing him to a shelter. But this is 100% a feral cat, you guys. This is a feral cat that has lived in the woods for a while.
Me and the boys when a tree could destroy our water line.
Surprise, surprise, surprise. It's really only been a couple days, and here's Karen's second egg. That's insane. Look at this beautiful, beautiful boy. Better luck next time, Kevin. I think Kevin just realized that I took his egg, so now he's getting really angry. Hey, everyone. Welcome back to the Urban Rescue Ranch. As you can see, we have Tank here and this adorable little Kevin guy who's just not attacking Tank, but wants to kill me. But as you can see, take a look at these little guys. I think I hear some peeping. I think I hear a little peep down here. Yup, there's a little baby. How's about you take care of that little baby that you had, Mama? Look at this precious little baby. Oh my goodness. Stay under your mother. It sounds like Tank is getting attacked. What? What? He can't hurt. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't even hurt. Look. Look. It's not that bad. No, that does hurt, actually, quite a bit. Go. Get out of here, Kevin. Get out. Get out. Get out. Go. I guess that was a little bit of a bleeder there. Nothing like farming in the city. Yep, looks like that little duck is hatched. It looks like there's another one trying to hatch. I'm going to go ahead and take the rest of these, put them in an incubator, and then get the other little guys in a brooder so they have a fighting chance. Tank just did an amazing job fixing up this wire. Ladies, go thank Tank on his Insta.
It ain't much, but it's honest work.
But yep, this ripped because Poggers and Queen love to jump up and eat the light bulbs. Look at that beautiful moon though, you guys. Take a look at that. Full moon tonight. Look at this little boy. Just to show you guys, literally all of the animals like using this little ramp that we built. And it works really well for all of them, even the baby. Oakley dokley, you guys. I just went ahead and put up the rest of these string lights. Now everything is nice and lit up. The chickens are all in there. They got their food and their water. The tarps are covering everything really well. I'm gonna go ahead and take off this nasty little white tarp here because it just doesn't look good. And the animals are pretty bad at distinguishing which food is for them and which food is for the other animals. For example, Queen will bark at these guys because they're eating DeBaby's food, and DeBaby doesn't know whether or not that's his food, so he just sits there. See? And the pigs are eating this feed when they're supposed to be eating this feed. And it's all right there. I don't know why they're not eating it. So ultimately, if you're going to have this type of biodiversity on your farm, you really need to go ahead and separate the animals, especially whenever they're eating. Okie doke. I went ahead and set up a temporary little brooder setup for these little ducklings. I know we have one. I'm going to go ahead and take this duckling because it's going to be safer in my brooder than with his mom. Where are you, buddy? And it looks like this one might not hatch out. I might need to put this other one that's peeping in an incubator. Let's take a look. Are you still alive? Probably not. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take these two little guys and put them in the incubator. Okay, there he is. I'm gonna go ahead and give him some food and water. Hopefully he'll survive, but he's shaking a lot, so we're gonna have to really just keep an eye on him. And as for this guy, I do not think that he made it. All right, you guys, this is the setup. This is really the best one can do for a natural hatch like that. Part of the reason why Muscovy ducks are so invasive is because they can hatch things throughout the year. But sadly, a lot of the ones that hatch in the winter don't necessarily make it. All right, everybody, I am finally done. I took that nasty white tarp off there so you can see everything from here. And then also I have this nice little blue pool here for the ducks whenever I can finally wrangle them up and get them back in here. The chickens are all in their respective little coops that I made. As you can see, we got 5 hens in here and only 1 egg. Kind of cringe, TBH. I am going to set up my new fire pit right there in the middle. Also, I was advised to cut this tree down because eventually these roots... Hey, no. The roots of this tree would eventually mess with the new line. I'm gonna have 1 spigot right here. I'm gonna have water going from there all the way to the back here where I can water all these things. I can water up this little pool here, and I can even have water going into here. Sure is nice to have roosters crowing on my property again. And from this spot, I only need 300 feet of hose to get it to the way back of the property. So if I want to have animals way back there, I can do it. These guys are obviously enjoying this nice little pond with the ramp. And it looks like we got another egg in here. Steiner seems to just be goobing around in here. The other pigs are somewhere sleeping or wandering around the property. All the little ducks are right here in this adorable little corner. And little Poppy is just right here hanging out. Is that a baby? Oh my gosh, I'll be darned. Well, you guys. It looks like Poppy has some babies. Oh my goodness, you guys, take a look at that. Oh! Okay, I feel like I really need to be careful here and say this, you guys. I'm really happy and surprised, but I really need to emphasize to you guys that Poppy is a wild animal. She can leave here whenever she wants. This is not an enclosed space for her. She can leave through that little gap. She can leave through gaps in there. She can go wherever she wants. Last time Poppy was pregnant, all of her babies passed away. Poppy is 3 years old now, which means that she's probably only going to live to be a year more tops. I simply leave this thing here with a bunch of hay, and I just leave this open, okay? I put a little food in here for my dogs, and I provide a little bit of water here. Again, this is for the ducks, the dogs, whoever wants it. It would seem that Poppy, even during that terrible ice storm and the freeze and everything else, has just been having a bunch of little babies in her pouch. Also, Poppy takes all the rotten eggs that I have on the property. So if there's ever just an egg that's been laid that's clearly not going to get eaten, I just give it to her. But yeah, guys, Poppy is not my pet. She is 100% a wild animal. I don't advise you feed wild animals, but it's not illegal to do so. If Poppy wants to leave, she can leave whenever she wants. The cage door is open. Goodbye, Poppy. But I'm going to go ahead and take these back and incubate it. I'm not going to bother Poppy with her babies because, again, she's a wild animal. I'm certainly not in a rush to do that. As for this mother, I'm going to let her hatch these little babies out for the next few days. After that, I'm going to pick her up and put her in the coop as well. She really is the best mother alive. That's it for now, though. Good night to baby, my handsome little man. Here you go. Give me a little handshake, please. A little handshake. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. A little handshake. Look at this little guy trying to find his way back to the others. But that is a very welcome surprise. I have no idea who knocked Poppy up, but somebody did. And I was probably out here, honestly, because she's been here for a long time. I'm going to go ahead and get some lights strung up back here, just in this little area. I'm going to leave this corner dark for her. That way she didn't feel like she needs to go into the woods. But look at this adorable little baby. And again, if you guys are new to the channel or you just don't know, Poppy was my adorable little baby possum that we rescued a long time ago, like 2-3 years ago now. I was back in the old days on TikTok. All right, listen up, guys.